Good evening and welcome to today's Hofstra Men's Lacrosse post-game press conference with head coach Seth Tierney. Coach, before we open the floor to questions, please give us your thoughts following your game against Binghamton.
Tonight was a rough one. Tonight was rough. No excuses. We got beat tonight, and we're gonna get back. Gotta get back on the horse tomorrow. And figure out the formula on how to win. Coming home from Villanova, we played like a Hofstra team for 3+ quarters, and tonight we didn't look like that team. Congrats to Binghamton, their players and their staff.
Questions?
One of the major issues was face-off. What we're trying to do to help that.
We had no answers at the face-off X. We faced off, all three guys at the X. This guy had our number. Brian Herber and Chase Patterson are hard-working, very good face-off guys, and they're in a tough spot right now. I love them. I'm gonna get back at it. I support them. Got their back. There's 2 games in a row where you fall into a formula that if you fall behind, it's hard to get the ball, and we didn't have the ball at times, and when we did, we were playing from so far behind. You feel like you got to catch up all in one play.
Coach, throughout this season and throughout several games, there has been times when the offense has looked pretty stellar, and then it has gotten stagnant a bit. Would you consider making some minor tweaks with the personnel in your attack group or midfielders?
Yeah, listen, no excuse. 4 out of our top 6 offensive guys are not playing. They're injured. So when you have to play with 5, 6, and 7 as your 1, 2, and 3, it changes things. It also shortens your bench a little bit. This group has shown that they can score, and the formula is not great right now with losing face-offs, having a couple failed clears, playing a lot of defense. You end up gripping your stick and feeling like you got to make it all back in one play, and we got to cut down on the turnovers.
And a follow-up to that, by any chance, can you give a status about James Philbin or Sterling Ardrey, and along with Sam Lutfi, and even guys like Danny O's too?
They're all out. Charlie Rago. Yeah. Richie Hickus.
Any ETA on that?
Wish I had it, but when you're down 7, again, everybody's got injuries, but 7 starters is not. It's not easy, but there's no excuse. We should have played harder tonight. We should have played more like a Hofstra team, and that's why I'm upset.
And why didn't you consider going with Ben Niesman, who was actually 3 for 7 against Villanova the other day? How come you didn't go a little bit earlier? A little bit earlier.
Yeah, listen, it's if you come to one of our practices, you'll see that Brian Herber is clearly the 1 in facing off. Chase Patterson is clearly the 2. And Ben Niesman is clearly the 3. And maybe just like in baseball, you got to swing a lot to get out of a slump. And so, the thought process was to get these guys as many chances as they can to maybe catch fire, catch a little spark, you know, and to go forward. And then at that point in time, you know, when we felt like there was not going to be any spark after giving them chance after chance, that's when we started to go with Ben and see if we can get a spark from him. But we're going to need to do something, even have a plan without those three.
What do you tell your defense, you know, after a tough performance like that, and you know, how can you come back for it next week?
Yeah, I mean, we got a game on Saturday, so it's a short week, right? You know, we got 3 days to prepare for Manhattan, who got a great goalie. We got some big defensemen. They got a couple of guys that can sling it on offense. They gave a couple of teams a great run. They're coming off a loss to St. John's, and we've got 3 days to learn about them. They just got a great look at who they're playing on Saturday, and we're going to need to dig deep with some leaders and some older guys. We're going to have to rethink some things.
There are no more questions at this time. Concludes tonight's post-game press conference. Coach, thank you.